Very well.
It was investigated. Hi guys, my name is Angel.
Hi, I'm Chava.
We are men of culture. Yeah, what are we going to be watching today, my friend?
No.
Detonato. Detonato episode 8.
Episode 8.
Episode 8, last episode. Remember what happened?
It was a great episode. It was the best episode.
The best episode? Yeah, this guy went and named the file as best episode ever or something like that. Yeah. What happened in the best episode?
Kira just killed Naomi.
Naomi.
He killed her.
No, Naomi! I liked her a lot, dude.
It wasn't easy. Well, it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy. He was shitting himself. He was like, oh no, the end of the world.
Yeah,
and then she makes a mistake. She makes a mistake. It was all because she was so afraid. She was so desperate. She was feeling probably very, very lonely.
I'm dead.
So what? They don't care. I'm having a conversation with the people of culture.
Okay.
The only reason Naomi loses is because she was like very afraid, very lonely, very, very affected by the death of Ray, and like she made a mistake. She was so vulnerable. That was the reason.
Okay, I will trust you.
Yeah.
This is my name. This is my real name.
And that break is like
amazing. It was amazing.
I wait.
Oh yeah, I should write it.
And she even does it like slowly, right?
What?
She doesn't even suspect. What's wrong?
And the laugh or
Ryuk
laughing all the chapter.
All the chapter? Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, he couldn't contain his laughter at all. Oh, I hate that episode. I like it a lot. It's very good, but like I hate lighting that particular episode. I'm like, what a prick. Every single time that I watch that episode, I cannot contain my disdain for light. Oh, because he said it was wrong. Did you want to call my father? He probably his phone probably works now. Oh,
it was nice.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very well played. It's like
I like it a lot.
It's like he did it. Like he found a way. It's just that I like Naomi a lot.
Yes, a bingo.
Yeah, it was a bingo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that I like Naomi a lot, and I didn't want her to be killed. So I guess we can get ready now to watch the episode, and let's do it.
Let's go. Okay, watching that though in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
That was footage from surveillance cameras at the station.
Surveillance.
The death of one of the FBI agents.
Who died in Japan? They're looking for Ray.
Let's see the following scenes again. Ray Penber passing the ticket gate on his way in, then
Uh-oh.
train and finding the park.
Houston, we have troubles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So based on the records I have here, Ray Penber comes through the west entrance of Shinjuku Station at 3.
Oh, this dude hasn't slept very well.
None of them.
Yeah.
But even if he was following someone at that time, I think it's going to be very difficult for us to draw any real conclusions on this blurry video. Thank you very much, Watari.
Thank you very much, Alfred.
We know that Ray Penber got on the train, and then an hour and a half later he got off and died at the platform. But the Yamanote line only takes an hour to complete its circuit. More importantly, there's the envelope.
What do you mean?
He's holding what looks like an envelope when he passes through the ticket gate.
You're right.
Yes.
It's there under his arm.
But in the footage right before his death, it's gone.
Which means it was left on the train. Seems like he's straining to look inside the train before the doors close. You can see right here. Wouldn't it be interesting if Kira was on that train? There's no reason for Kira to come to the scene of his own crime when he can kill from a distance.
But
Maybe he was counting on us to make that assumption.
Looks so ridiculous with everyone eating the ice cream. Even what time. Everything is so serious but so chill at the same time.
You haven't stopped writing criminals' names in the death note for 4 days straight. I don't see the point in writing these names weeks in advance. I've never seen a death note used like this.
Suppose the son of the detective superintendent of the NPA was hospitalized.
That's
Criminals
right.
stopped dying at the same time. It wouldn't be difficult to connect the two.
Ryuzaki. Ryuzaki at the NPA. He says he's on the phone with someone from the tip line who has information for us.
Naomi Misora.
she's dead.
Heard that name before.
Of course you have. You work together.
So it's her. Well, apparently she's been missing since the day after her fiancé died.
Of course. Connect the dots.
The situation would be pretty
Uh-oh.
depressed. Was it?
Uh-oh.
If it anything, it's more likely she'd be trying to catch Kira.
Of course, of course.
It appears she came to Japan with Penber. It's possible that she may have found a lead. If that's the case, did Kira manage to get her first?
Told you, I
It was
told
pure
you.
luck,
This
man.
pointed like the
It was
first
pure
investigation.
luck.
On only those people who Ray Penber was tailing, he was assigned to 2 police officers and those closest to him.
Very well.
Got him!
Which was he was investigating.
Deputy Director Kitamura, Detective Superintendent Yagami, and their family. I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance cameras in both households.
It seems like you're pretty skilled with your hands. I bet you're pretty popular with the girls.
Consider this. If this got out, we'd have a civil rights scandal on our hands. We'd all lose our jobs.
You told me you'd be willing to risk your lives for this investigation, but you wouldn't risk your jobs?
Yeah.
What are the odds that Kira's in one of those households?
Maybe 10%.
10%?
No, it's closer to 5%.
I don't have to tell you how offended I am to learn my family.
Of course, like, it's natural.
Having said that, just go ahead with it. Well, starting tomorrow, I can set them up at any time, provided we know
I can
when
set
both
them. Oh,
houses
he's
will
going
be
to set them?
Yeah,
What? No one's home yet.
the cameras are already in.
He's going to notice the cameras.
He noticed something was wrong.
I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games?
He's not replying because of the cameras.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I never knew he went to such great lengths.
For a 17-year-old kid, I wouldn't say this kind of behavior is particularly...
Light, don't ignore me when I'm talking to you or I'll get mad.
Listen to me. There's a very strong possibility that there are wiretaps and maybe surveillance cameras hidden throughout my
Yeah,
house.
he.
Really?
I left the paper in the door in a way that it would be obvious to anyone entering the room. Real test is the handle. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters. If the handle is all the way up, I can be fairly certain that someone was in my room. Uncle pencil it in place as well.
So what do you do with it?
It goes on the hinge and rested on the hinge in such a way that it will break if the door happens to be opened by anyone.
Oh,
I take it out myself when I get back home. When I got home from school today, I noticed that the
And it was
pencil
broken.
My family wouldn't have noticed the piece of paper. What's suspicious is that someone took the time to put it
To
back
put it back.
in the door.
What's this all about? Are you buying a book about wiretaps and surveillance so you can figure this mess out?
He's going to buy some chic magazines
Right, surveillance
Why?
cameras. Once the apple's in my
to
mouth,
justify
no one can
what
see it.
what he's.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Holding it, it looks like
He
it's
eats
moving.
anything. He's gonna get
You
caught.
told me that Shinigami can't die, so I guess it will kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
Don't you think that's a bit much?
Wait a
Come on.
minute, like.
Unfortunately, I already gave Elle the hint that Shinigami love apples, so I just can't afford to take the risk.
Yeah, he gave it away.
If it's so important for you to eat apples, you'll have to find out where all the cameras are hidden. If you're lucky,
he's
you might
using
find a
real-
blind spot where you can eat them without being seen.
Yeah,
Very clever, very clever.
sounds so interesting.
He knows he's being used. He knows he's being used. You were right, dude. You're kind of insane with these predictions.
I have to find the cameras.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
It's normal for a 17-year-old. Too obvious. The only reason he didn't want anyone in his room was because he had these magazines. He wants us to think.
Hey, that's my son you're talking about.
I do suspect him.
I found a camera in the air conditioner.
This must be Elle's idea.
Yeah,
Which
Elle.
means they've narrowed down their list of suspects. Must have
He's
figured
probably
out it
just
was someone who Ray
doing
Penber was
this for the
investigating,
sake of
or they
it.
wouldn't have gone to all this trouble. Luckily, I prepared for this kind of situation.
Oh, Light.
He's so embarrassed.
Please contact the broadcasters and tell them to play our message.
Very well.
Whoa!
A message.
He wants to watch the
Oh,
the
you're...
reaction.
Yeah.
They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol
yeah,
has
this.
decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan. The investigators were drawn from the law enforcement agencies of its member nations. 1,500 investigators? Whoa.
Yeah.
Chances are they've got cameras in the living room as well. Regardless of whether this news is real or not, it's obvious they're just trying to evoke reaction from me.
Yeah. So
This
background
is the
reaction.
exact same trick he used last. The ICPO sure is stupid.
Huh?
I mean, there's no point in making this announcement. If they're gonna send all these people here to investigate, shouldn't they keep it a secret? Even the FBI agents who were secretly investigating were killed by Kira. Why would this be any different?
Is he counting? Is he counting?
Desperate attempt to shock Kid in the hopes that he'll reveal himself somehow. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if
He's taunting Elle directly. He gave it away.
Your son's clever.
Yeah, maybe too clever.
Well, yes.
Thanks for dinner, Mom.
You're eating a bag of chips? You just had dinner.
It's a late-night snack for studying.
I think that's it, Light. I found every camera they put in the house. Now let me explain where they all are. It's a little bit complicated, so listen up. There's nothing I hate more than explaining something twice.
It's time for me to hit the books.
There sure are a lot of cameras in this room.
A lot
I
of them.
counted 64 in total.
64.
Whoever put them
cameras.
here expected you to at least find some of them.
He had no qualms about putting a death row inmate in his place when he declared war on me.
Yeah, that's
It's pretty clear he doesn't know any limits.
But we'd better discuss this outside tomorrow.
Judging by the number of cameras he's planted, he's planning to make a decision within a short period of time. Any normal person would slip under these circumstances. But it won't be that easy with me, Elle. This is the closest he can get.
I know, very epic. Opening a bag of chips and real design.
Whoa.
I've set things up so the criminals will continue to die over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, in any
He's aware
case.
by now Kida can control the times of death of his victims. Therefore, to avoid suspicion, he needs to see that criminals whose names are being broadcast continue to die while I have no access to that information.
Oh, he's planning that too.
I'm gonna show you, Elle. I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news.
But masquerading.
Masquerading as a typical high school student studying for his entrance exams. Just watch me, Elle. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names
And with my left.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
That's pretty stupid and epic at the same time.
After dinner, your son just goes back to studying without turning on the TV or his computer.
Yeah, he's making
Because the entrance exams.
the impression that he has no access to names.
A criminal who I should have no knowledge of will die of a heart attack in 40 seconds. And the witness to my alibi is
Also
Elle
himself.
A few minutes ago, a bank clerk being questioned on suspicion of embezzlement and a purse snatcher being held in a detention center were broadcast on the news. They both just died of sudden, inexplicable heart attacks.
It's him again.
While all that was happening at your home,
Yeah.
your wife and daughter were watching television. Your son's done nothing but study.
You said it yourself. That means my family has been cleared.
Two petty criminals right after their identities were broadcast. I know it's only the first day after the cameras were installed, but the Yagami household seems almost too innocent to me.
It's garbage day, so if you've got any, bring it down with you, okay?
What a pain.
Please say there's no need to remind me, Mom.
That was
Good
fairly
morning.
expensive. He's destroying the evidence, basically.
What?
Of course, it's over. It kind of ended in a very, like, strange way, I guess. But it's over.
It's over.
Okay, so what do you think about the episode? It was a very... It was not the last episode crazy, but it was kind of interesting of an episode.
No matter how he has been attacked, he always handled it.
Yeah, he always has a way to handle the situation.
Yeah.
He is very smart. Like he knows. He's
Yeah,
prepared.
but also he got the attention of Ryusaki, so things are going to get better, I think. Better, yeah.
What do you think Elle is going to do? Is he going to ignore?
No,
Like
of course not. Maybe he's going to settle a trap.
another trap.
Another trap. Oh well, maybe he's going to try to give the impression that he's retrying. That he has been defeated again, and settle a trap to wait for it. A long term. It will be a long-term trap.
Okay, something that Kira might not necessarily be aware of.
Yeah, well,
Because it's going to take too long.
too long. It's going to take too long, but definitely it's going to be effective.
Okay. So you think that Elle is going to
But maybe by that time, Kira also get aware of that.
maybe because he has been
Again.
aware of everything that has happened. Nothing has slipped his mind. Like he's been aware of everything. Everything has been noticed by Light. Like everything, the cameras, the people getting inside his home,
Yeah.
the fact that the 1,500 agents is stupid and maybe a lie, because he said, I don't know if this is real or not, but like everything, he's noticing everything. And he's trying to prepare like the mini LCD TV and everything inside of the potato chip after just eating one of them and everything. Like he's really trying. He's really trying to make it seem normal, I guess. But you think, but rather, do you know what?
What?
He kind of fucked up.
Why?
Because, in my opinion, he should not have said the thing about the agents. Because had he acted more normal, he probably would have said nothing at all.
Yeah.
He probably would have been like, yeah, whatever, right? But he went arrogant and went and said, oh, that's stupid because blah, 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 blah. And that's exactly when Ryusaki reacts like,
That was what
why
I
are you
expected.
having that reaction? Are you attacking me? That gave away too much information to Ryusaki. That probably
gives information to Ryusaki that Kira knows about. That Ryusaki knows about Kira. I don't know.
that at least makes it more suspicious to Ryusaki that Light is kind of so invested, because that is a comment out of investment, right? Like, okay, I'm Kira, so whatever. Let me laugh at this stupid attempt that L or Ryusaki is trying to like this blow they're trying to throw at me. So let me just laugh it off. Like, I know to begin with that you're looking at me because of the cameras, right? So let me just laugh it off. You're not gonna be able to tell that I am Kira. And I believe that is a mistake. I think that at that particular moment, Light is underestimating the fact that L is also a genius, and just like he notices everything, L also notices everything. And I think that's a misstep of him. And he's just becoming more suspicious, even though he seems like he's not. L also makes the comment that, this is kind of too normal. This is kind of too good to be truth, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And he also noticed that Light is smart.
Yeah, he noticed.
He's smart enough.
Yeah. He tells his father, right? Your son is very clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, that's right. And that's kind of... someone who is Kira right now has been able to not be catched, has to be clever. Light making that comment. So that comment allows L to realize that Kira is very clever. And Light is very clever. And Kira has to be very clever.
Yeah.
So connect the dots. Very easy. Like, if in the home of the other guy, I believe it was Matsuda, there is no one who is super clever and is making like very, very direct comments about the situation, maybe probably the person who is Kira is not there. Or maybe it is so smart that he knows that he doesn't need to make any comment or it's going to become suspicious. And that's exactly why I say Light made a mistake in there, because out of arrogance, he says a comment about it and he just made himself a target. It's like, okay, consider me. Maybe I am too smart for my own good.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's right. So that's exactly what's happening. Like, your son is so clever. Well, Kira is so clever. So maybe there's a connection right there. Even though he seems like he's not doing anything.
Maybe there is a connection. There is a strong connection there.
Of course.
They were investigated.
I'm just
the people, the agent who was investigating these people died.
Yeah, of
So,
course. Like,
there is a connection.
Naomi's
There is a
death.
strong connection.
Naomi's death, after all, was valuable.
Yeah.
She didn't die in vain. That's what I'm trying to say. As I told you, Naomi.
Okay.
Naomi, well, she might have been killed by this scoundrel, but her death wasn't in vain, and now the guy is in trouble, as I told you. Like, maybe that was not the smartest thing to do, but he didn't really have many options. That is to be acknowledged. He didn't really have that many options, so he kind of had to kill her, even though it was going to bring to him more suspicion. But yeah, I think that this episode kind of really becomes more of a An episode of L realizing
L
that
victory.
yeah, because
Say it. It was an L victory.
it was an L victory. This episode,
Not at all. It was
Not at all.
a tiny victory.
yeah, it was a tiny victory, and a small barrel victory
Yeah.
because he got
Because Kira is still winning.
yeah, Kira's still winning, but L got reasons to be suspicious of someone
Yeah.
in particular, like he's way too smart, and he was pretending to be a normal person. And that's kind of suspicious, right? Particularly because he would act in this particular way if there were cameras, right? He's making it obvious. You were very quick to make the comment that maybe he's buying like adult magazines.
Adult magazines, yeah.
Well, you didn't really say it, but you gave the you basically
I said chick magazines.
yeah chick magazines. That's right. So that's exactly what happened, right? And that will be expected.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why it's suspicious, because that is expected. And L is like not letting anything go, right? I think that's something that I like in this episode in particular is Mr. Yagami's like conviction, because he knew that although he was hurt by the idea of one of his family being Kira, particularly light, he was like, okay, get all the cameras in and whatever, like this has to be done. Yes, my little daughter is in there and my wife is in there, but or like whatever, like we have to be professionals. This is a moment in which we
my well-behaved son.
His well-behaved son. Yeah, like this is a moment in which he cannot be like chickening out. Is that how you even say it? He cannot be a coward right now. He has to put everything on the line.
Yeah.
As El told him, like, are you gonna say that you're gonna put your life on the line, but not your job? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he was right on the spot, right? So I don't know, like, Mr. Yagami is very inspiring in this particular episode. It was very tough for him, as we were saying. He was training, but he knew he had to do it. He knew he had to do it. Well, the other policemen complied to the idea as well, because the leader did. Is there anything else about this episode that you want to comment on?
I don't think so.
Well, then I'm going to eat a potato chip.
A potato chip? Maybe, why not an apple?
Because you cannot eat apples right now.
Okay, yeah, I cannot eat apple right now. There's a camera right there.
There's a camera right there, so you cannot eat any apples. So how about you grab a chip and eat it?
I'll take a potato chip. I'll eat it! Oh.
Glory, I'm so smart.
Glory, I'm so smart.
Yeah. But what do you think is the next episode going to be about? Because now we have a very clear picture of what's going on. It's El versus Kira now.
Yeah, it's El versus Kira. It will be a trap against another trap.
Okay, a trap against another trap.
Against another trap. So it's going to be a deceiving game. Like
a game of deception.
A game of deceiving, I don't know, a tricks game.
A trickster game.
Trickster game, yeah.
Tricks. Basically you're saying that it's going to be a battle of seeing who can trick the other one.
Yeah.
And who ends up...
It'll be difficult. It will be difficult.
Yeah, it will be difficult because both of them are pretty smart.
Yeah.
Only one of them can win. One of them has to die, right?
Of
or
course.
maybe both of them die.
Of course, Light is going to win.
Maybe El is going to win.
No, that's impossible.
Do you think that
No. There's no possible. It's justice.
Don't you think that I would pick the winning team?
No. Because you're not... It's not a win or a lose. It's a tie. It's going to be
a tie?
On a tie.
It's going to be a tie?
Both of them are going to die.
Who knows? Maybe someone inherits.
I don't know. Maybe El is going to take the Death Note and write Kira's name.
Kira's name?
The same from the other side. Kira is going to...
In a piece of paper?
Yeah, on a piece of paper. He's going to write Ryusaki.
Ryusaki, but that's probably not his real name.
I don't know. Well, maybe the real name.
It's not his real name, I'm pretty sure.
Or maybe he's going to take the deal now that he knows that he's going to die.
Okay. Maybe he will take the deal in order to get out of the way El in particular.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the only person he would take the deal for. That's a very good hypothesis, I
That's
guess.
the end of the story.
That's the end of the story. He takes the ice, and now he's able to beat El as a last, I don't know, resource, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what is the word, but in any case, I think that's pretty much for now. All there is for now for Death Note, and we are going to be seeing you guys next time. See what happens with that.
Potato chip? Of course you ate them.
Let's see if he's going to keep eating potato chips. God of the New World. I know.
Eating potatoes.
That's right. So yeah, see you guys
See ya.
next time.